Hey everyone, today we're going to be making a tiny Hedwig from the Harry Potter crochet kit from Lucy Collins. I have some fundamental cotton from Yarn Bee that I got from Hobby Lobby, some black embroidery floss, the kit that came with the yellow eyes for Hedwig. I have some polyfill and a 4mm hook. And here we have the instructions to make our tiny Hedwig. Our tiny Hedwig is going to be 1 3/4 inches tall. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we have our white yarn, our 4mm hook. The first step we're going to do is create a slip knot. So to create a slip knot, you're going to hold your tail piece between your thumb and first finger, lifting up a loop, twisting it clockwise, grabbing the working yarn and pulling through. Now that we have our slip knot, we're going to do a chain 2, so chain 1, chain 2, and we're going to do 6 single crochets into the first chain. So put your hook through, yarn over and pull through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have our 6 single crochets, and then we're going to start round 2. Round 2 is 2 single crochets in each stitch. So into the first single crochet of that round, you're going to do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets. And you're going to keep doing 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. At the end of round 2, we're going to have 12 stitches. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's round 2. Round 2 we have 12 stitches. Round 3 we're going to do 2 single crochets and then a single crochet. So into the next stitch starts our round 3. We're going to do 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, and then a single crochet. You're going to repeat this a total of 6 times. So 1, 2, single crochet. So it's 6 stitches so far. 1, 2, single crochet, 1, 2, single crochet. That's 4, 1, 1, 2, single crochet. It's 5. And 1, 2, 1, and that's 6. So we're going to count this and make sure that we have 18. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have our 18 stitches, and this is our round 3. Let's go ahead and do round 4. Round 4 is 2 single crochets and then a single crochet, and we're only going to repeat that 3 times. So we're going to start off with 2 single crochets for round 4. So 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. So single crochet, next stitch, single crochet. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then now we're going to do 2 single crochets in 1 stitch and then 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to repeat that one more time. So 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. At the end of round 4, you should have 21 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's our round 4. Rounds 5 and 6 are both the same. It's just going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'll meet you back at the end of round 6. Okay, so we did rounds 5 and 6. So we have rounds 5 and 6 here. This is creating the shape of the head. So now we're going to get started with round 7. Round 7 is starting with 2 stitches together, which is a decrease, and then 5 single crochets. So to do a decrease, you're going to find your next stitch, put your hook through, grab your yarn, pull it through with 2 loops on your hook, find the next stitch, put your hook through, grab your yarn, 3 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 3, and that's 2 stitches together, and that's a decrease. So we do a decrease and then 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now again, we're going to do the decrease again. So into the next stitch, put your hook through, grab your yarn, pull through, 2 loops on your hook. Next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3, and that's another decrease. You're going to do 5 single crochets. Three, 4, and 5. And then one more time, because we do this sequence of a decrease and 5 single crochets 3 times. So a decrease again, hook through the next stitch, pull through, 2 loops, hook through the next stitch, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3, and that's your last decrease. And then do 5 more single crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And at the end of round 7, we should have a total of 18 stitches. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Have our 18 stitches. They want us to go ahead and put the eyes in, and you're going to put the eyes in between rounds 5 and 6 with 5 stitches apart, treating the start of the round as the left side of the owl. So they're saying that this side over here, as we can see, this side is the left side of the owl and this is the right side. Our round 6 is right here and our round 5 is right here. And you're going to have 5 stitches in between. So we're going to grab our eyes real quick. Alright, so here we have our eyes for the owl with their safety backs. You can use black ones if you want. You can also embroider it on if you want to do that as well. So here we have the center of our work. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So between round 5 and 6. So this is round 7, round 6, and round 5. So right in this middle area. And we want to have 5 stitches in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now that we got Hedwig's eyes on, these safety backs were really difficult to get on. I ended up using something to help me press it down. So let's continue with this. We're doing round 8, and round 8 is another round with decrease. So you start the round off with a decrease, so into the next stitch, put your hook through, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches, into the next stitch, put your hook through, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through all 3, and that's our decrease. So we have our decrease and then a single crochet in the next stitch. So in the next stitch, right under Hedwig's eye here, and we do a single crochet, and then we're going to do a decrease again. So into the next stitch, pull through, next stitch, pull through all 3, that's our decrease, and a single crochet. And we're going to keep repeating this for round 8. We're repeating this a total of 6 times, taking our 18 stitches down to 12. So we're going to do a decrease and a single crochet. And a decrease and a single crochet. That's 4 times. So decrease, single crochet, that's 5, and then a decrease and a single crochet, that's 6. So now we should have a total of 12 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so now we're ready for round 9. Round 9 is 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and repeat that 3 times. So in the next stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochets, which is an increase, and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And so we got 1, 2, 3. And again, we're going to do an increase, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and then 1, 2, 3. And repeat this one more time. So increase, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, and then 1, 2, and 3. And that's our round 9, and we have 15 stitches. So for rounds 10 through 13, you're just doing 1 single crochet in each stitch. You'll still have 15 stitches, so do rounds 10 through 13 on your own, and I'll meet you guys back. Make sure if you lose count easily, put a stitch marker or a piece of thread or something so that you can remember, so you're not doing too many. So I'll meet you back at the end of round 13. Alright, so here was what we have so far. We did rounds 10 through 13, so we have a total of 4 rounds of single crochets. So now the next thing they want us to do is stuff the head firmly and then sew on the beak. So I'm going to sew on the beak before I stuff it. So we're going to grab our embroidery thread and our tapestry needle. With just a couple of strands. So I have a little bit of embroidery thread. You probably don't need this much, you could probably use less. Fold it in half to help create bulk. Slide it through the end. And then you're going to figure out where you want the beak to be. And the beak is going to be, the point of the beak is going to be here between rounds 5 and 6. And it's going to go back down in on round 7. So coming up through the inside, going up through rounds 5 and 6, pulling that through, pushing it back through round 7, like that. And you're going to do that over a few more times to secure it into place. There you go. Now that that's secure, we'll just leave this here in the head. And it's going to get stuffed up with the stuffing. So now we're going to stuff the head in with some polyfill. Alright, so they want us to take from round 13 and they want to mark the halfway point in the back. It's going to help us for round 14. So lining it up with the, if you flatten it here, lining it up with the front stitch, this is the halfway point in the back. So we'll have that marked right there. So getting started with round 14. Round 14 is a mix of different stitches, but we're going to start with single crochet until we get to the stitch marker that we've just put in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're at the stitch marker. When we reach the stitch marker, we're going to be doing front loop only. So first we're going to do a front loop only, meaning that you're going to go through this loop in the front instead of both loops. So you're going to have the front loop only, pull through. That's our single crochet. After that, we're going to do a front loop only half double crochet. So into the next stitch, we're going to yarn over, only going through that first loop, not both of them. Pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. So in the next stitch, we're doing a double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, put through the front loop only, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and 2. One more double crochet in that same stitch, yarn over, put through, pull through the front loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and that's our double crochet. After the double crochet, we're going to do another half double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, half double crochet into the front loop only, pull through all 3, and into the next stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. So into the front loop only, we have our single crochet. Working through both loops again, we're going to do single crochet until the end of the round. So we got 1 and 2. So I'm going to pull my little stitch marker out, and this is the mark that we worked in just the front loop only, and these last 2 single crochets were in the both loops. So at the end of this round you should have 16 stitches. Alright, so we finished our round 14. We have our section that was worked into just the front loop only. I have a total of 16 stitches. It should come down in the back like this, as it has shown in this picture here. Just like that. So for round 15, we're going to do a single crochet in each stitch around, working in the back loops where you work the tail. So this here is going to be the tail. So for now, for the first 6 stitches, we're going to do regular single crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those were regular single crochets. Into the stitches that have the front loop only, we're going to do back loop single crochets. So into the next stitch, instead of going through the front loop, instead of going through both loops, we're just going through the one in the back. So we're going to do 6 back loop single crochets, because that's how many of the stitches we did front loop in the previous round. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's creating the tail. And then to finish off the round, you'll just do regular single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's our 15 stitches. So for round 16, we're going to do a decrease and then single crochets. So working through both loops for round 16, we're going to start with a decrease. So put your hook through the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through all 3. That's your decrease. And then a single crochet in 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're doing a decrease again. So into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through all 3, and then 3 single crochets. And we're going to do it one more time for a total of 3 times. So we're going to do a decrease. So into the next stitch, pull through, next stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So at the end of this round, we should have a total of 12 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With our 12 stitches, round 17, you're going to do 2 stitches together the entire way around. We're going to do that 6 times. So 2 stitches together, we're just doing decreases. So into the next stitch, pull through, next stitch, pull through all 3. This is going to close up the bottom of Hedwig. Next stitch, pull through, next stitch, pull through. That's 3. Next stitch, pull through, next stitch, pull through. 4. Next stitch, pull through. That's 5 and 6. And now there's just a small hole here at the bottom. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a chain 1, pull it up a little bit, leave a little bit of a tail to be able to sew it closed. We want to sew up the hole. Once you have your tail from your chain 1, you're just going to pull it up through, and that secures your last stitch. So now go ahead and stuff your Hedwig here in the middle, and I'll meet you back in just a minute. Alright, so this is the shape of my Hedwig so far. I'm going to go ahead and close up this hole. So grabbing your tapestry needle, we'll see if this one's not too big for mine. Alright, so we got ours through. And basically you're just sewing up the hole closed. So I'm going to go across and pull it tight. We're going to go across from here to the other side. I'm not really doing this in any particular pattern. We're just going from side to side. Closing up the hole. So once you feel that your hole is secure, what you're going to do is you're going to shove the needle back up through the body. I'm going to push it out the back of Hedwig. And you want to make sure you pull it through and you pull it up, because we want Hedwig to sit to the best of her ability. So you want to make sure that the bottom is nice and flat, like that. That way she'll sit. So now you have that. Snip that piece off and tuck this back into the body. Just like that, so it will stay in place. So now, next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on the wings. So we have our yarn again, and and we're making a slip knot like we did at the beginning of the video, and we're going to do a chain 2 again. So chain 1, chain 2. Into the first chain, we're going to do 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one more. That's our 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our 6 single crochets for round 1. Alright, so round 2 is a bit of a mix. Into the next stitch for round 2, you're going to do 2 single crochets. So we have 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. We're going to do that a total of 3 times, so that was once, 2 single crochets, this is twice, and 2 single crochets in the same stitch. That's 3 times. So in the first 3 stitches of round 2, you're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch. In the 4th stitch of round 2, you're going to do a single crochet and a half double crochet. So we have, into the 4th stitch, we're going to do a single crochet and a half double crochet. So a half double crochet, you're yarning over, put your hook through, grab it, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. In the next stitch, so then we're going to do a chain 1, and in the next stitch, which is the 5th stitch, we're doing a half double crochet and a single crochet. So we start with a half double crochet, so yarn over, put through, pull through all 3, and then a single crochet in the same stitch. This is creating the point for her wing. In the next stitch, so then we're going to do in the next one, we're going to be doing a single crochet, just like that. And then you slip stitch into the next stitch and fasten off and leave some yarn to sew it on. So into the next stitch, you're just gonna put your hook through and grab like you're gonna do a single crochet, and then just pull all the way through. And we're gonna do a chain 1 and pull up and leave a little bit of a tail to sew it on to Hedwig. And this is going to be her wing, just like that. You want to make another one of these off camera, and I'll meet you guys back to sew it onto the body. Alright, so this is the first wing I did. I already went and put some black spots on there. I'm going to show you how I did that on here. So you got your black embroidery floss or thread. You cut a small piece, fold it in half. Once you have it folded in half, put it onto your needle, like this. And you're gonna take it here, and you can do some of them that are horizontal, some vertical, make some bigger, some smaller. None of the spots are uniform, they're all unique. You can add as many as you'd like or as little. And you're just pulling it up through and then placing it back. just like that. And this is going to help create the spots. So once you're satisfied with your spots, you'll take and secure it in the back, and you'll tie a little knot. Once you have it secure, you're going to trim it. You can leave the rest of this right behind here, just like that. And then we're going to get ready to attach the wing. Alright, so here's my little Hedwig so far. I'll put the first wing on over here. I'm going to put the next one over here. So I have the pointed part of the wing kind of pointing forward a little bit more. So with our tapestry needle, what you're going to do is you're going to go into the body, under a stitch, pull through, and you're going to go, I'm going through just the back loop of the wing. So once you have it through the back loop of the wing, pull it up through, go down into the next stitch, making sure you're going into the body of Hedwig, and then you pull. I'm not sure if that was in frame, so let's show you again. So we're in the body, we're going to go up through the back loop, and then down through the back loop into the body, up through the back loop, down through the next back loop, back into the body. And you just keep doing that, so go back up through the back loop, down through the back loop, into the body, and then back up through the next back loop. And this will help secure the wing onto Hedwig. We're going to do that all the way around. Once you feel that it's secure and it's in the place that you want, you're going to take the needle and you're going to shove it through the body, through the other side, pulling it up through, pulling it snug for just a second. Snap it off, that way it goes back into the body. Reshape Hedwig. And there we go. We created a tiny Hedwig. Alright, so we have finished our tiny Hedwig. So I didn't use the same yarn that was in the kit. I ended up using some cotton yarn that's a little bit bigger than the one that they supplied. Here's mine. Here's about how big she is. Overall, this was a cute little one, and now we have a tiny Hedwig. So thanks for joining me for this crochet tutorial. I'm going to meet you guys back soon. I got some other Harry Potter crochets that are going to be coming out soon as well. We're going to have a whole Hogwarts set at some point. I also have some Miniverse Back to Hogwarts wands that will be coming out on the channel soon too. So stick around and hope to see you guys again soon.